is Jer, and I'm live from Dublin right now, live from my bedroom in my house. I hope you're very well this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening, wherever you're watching from. And let me know where you're watching from in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and have a chat with you. So today I'm going to talk about my upcoming lesson, which is live in about 20 minutes. So I'm just going to give you a preview and then we can move over and watch it together. It's premiering at 3:15 GMT. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a hint and a preview at the lesson to come, and then we can watch it together. We can head over there, and everything is linked for this lesson in my in the video description. The video is linked and the guide for the lesson is linked as well. The guide is available right now if you're a student member of the channel, and you can also pick up the guide in my YouTube store. It's available. Hi Gerges, G.A. Salib. Hello, thank you very much for joining me. I'm delighted to have you here with me today. And if you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know exactly where all my viewers are coming from all over the world. So yeah, live new video coming your way in about 20 minutes exactly actually. It's a premiere, it's a brand new lesson, and the lesson topic is 10 things you should never say to a patient. And these are things, very simple things, which you might think are, just normal, truthful English, but when you say them in a medical context, they kind of come off wrong. Things like, I'll give you one example of what not to say to a patient. Something simple as, I don't know. You think you're being truthful, and it kind of comes off very, very in a bad way. So what do you say instead if a patient asks you a question and you don't know the answer? You don't say, I don't know. You say something a little bit more refined and a little bit more elegant in terms of your medical English, with compassion, with care, and with kindness. And we're always looking to put a positive spin on every situation in the workplace. So if you don't know something, how can you address the situation in a professional way and make the patient feel comfortable? So the guide that comes with this lesson is great as well. It dives into each of the 10 scenarios that we cover in the video. So you'll get the phrase what not to say, and then I'll give you a great English alternative with lots of medical English and a professional way to reply instead of using this bad phrase, And some of these bad phrases, they're not necessarily bad. You can use them in casual conversation with your friends and family, but in a medical context, they just don't really work very well, and we always want to come across as people, you're going to be someone who is learning English. It's not going to be your first language. You're probably working in a different country that's not your own. So you have a lot of hurdles to overcome. So getting your English really refined is important. Hi Azog, thanks for saying hi. Let me know where you're watching from in the world. And if you're just joining, I'm just giving you a bit of a preview of my new lesson. It's coming at 3:15 today in about 17 minutes. So I'm just giving a bit of a preview before we jump over there to our to the video premiere, and I'll be there on chat. The lesson's about 10 minutes long, so definitely check it out. It's nice, 10 phrases to get you. Hi, Bruen. Hi, thanks for joining me today. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. I hope everyone's well today. How the weather is quite nice in Dublin today, and I have a busy day ahead. Oh, you're very welcome, Azog. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I can be your English teacher, and it's great to have you as my student. So thank you so much for your support. It's great to hear from you. I'm a little bit thirsty, so I'm just going to have a little drink of my lemon drink. So yeah, new video coming in. What is it? It is 17 minutes now to the new video. So I hope you're able to join me for the premiere. It's only a 10-minute video, but it just covers some really basic English. And I just tried to do something a little bit different this time. I'm always telling you what to say. And I just thought this time it would be nice to do what not to say, because learning English and understanding the nuances and the context of language can be difficult for non-native speakers. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the guide that comes with the lesson now. If you're a student member, you can pick up the guide right now. It's available on the membership tab. And if you're not a student member, and why wouldn't you be? It's voted the number one YouTube by YouTube for my content. I got an award for my membership content. So it got the big thumbs up from YouTube, and the membership is growing steadily. There's two tiers. There's a fan tier and my prize winning student membership. So that's there for you. The links are all in the video description if you want to join. If you're not interested in joining, no problem. You can still pick up the guide in my YouTube store. The guide is really, really good. It has all 10 phrases, 10 scenarios, and 10 alternatives for you to cover. And that's all covered in the video, so you can just watch in the video. Hi, Kisor. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for your compliment. You're a cool student, and I'm glad I can be your cool teacher too. So also in the guide for this lesson, I have a beautiful section which I worked a lot on. It's a glossary of kindness, terms that you can say to a patient or even a customer. You know, there's a lot here in this English lesson for everybody. You know, I don't think I really said it in the video, but here, you know, the kind of medical English that we're covering here can be very useful for businesses and clients and customers. It's the same thing like if a customer asks you a question like a patient would, you wouldn't necessarily say, I don't know, to a patient, a client or a customer or a partner in business. So there's always a little bit, you know, where we can take bits from medical English. You know, medical English is professional English, really. So yeah. And in the guide, the kindness, hello, Aun. Sorry, I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm going to try and say everyone's name. And I have a nice message from Azog. Please make a video for us or tell me about the most used words in the language so I can reach a higher level with them because I watch you daily and watch your wonderful videos. Thank you so much, Azog. So Azog, you need to tell me what kind of topics that you want me to cover. You know, on the channel, we cover professional English, business English, English for work, English for hospitals, medical English. So what type of, you know, most used words? Because there's lots of different contexts for English, isn't there? Like, do you want words in general, like a general, you know, array of words that cover? You know, I do have on my video, on my channel, you know, we've been going for 7 years with Learning English Pro. So there's a lot of lessons there already that cover lots of vocabulary. And vocabulary, just go back through the channel. There are a lot of my videos now that are available for my fan tier. And I have 300 videos that are available for members only, but they cover everything from hats to boots to love, writing, Christmas, every topic you can think of. There's 300 videos in my archive and they're accessible on, you don't have to pay a lot of money. It's like €2 a month and you can access those 300 videos. Super important and lots of varied vocabulary. But if you want me to cover new vocabulary, new topics that interest you, the best thing to do is just drop me a comment here. We can have a little talk about it here and now if you want, or just drop a comment on any video of mine at all. I check my YouTube content creator app all the time. I'm a bit obsessed. So anything that you put on any video, I'll always see, you know. So don't be afraid to reach out and let me know what topics you want me to cover. I'm more than happy to do them for you, okay? So, and if you're a student member, you get priority. So I do get a lot of requests. So just let me know what topics you really want. But check out the channel and go through like all my old videos. There's tons and tons. I have like hundreds of videos, and check out my shorts as well. The shorts are broken down from other videos and they just cover general vocabulary. So there's lots and lots of content already on the channel, but let me know what topics you want me to cover. If there's something specific in particular that you want me to cover, it's no problem at all. But always trying to keep things in professional English. But if there's a topic that you're really passionate about, just let me know. So we're coming up now. It's nearly 12 minutes to the premiere of the new video. So I'll probably stop this live stream a few minutes before. And then if you want to join me over on the premiere, the video is linked in the video description for this live stream. The guide is also linked for my YouTube store and you can join the membership. There's probably a button somewhere down here, but if you go into the description, There's links for everything. So everything is going great with me this week. Let me know how your week is going, and if you're just joining, let me know where you're watching from. That would be good. But I'm having a good week. Busy week. I'm heading to London on Friday, so I'm going to take all of you with me. I'm going to be doing live streams all the way, so you can see a little bit of behind the scenes of my life and my trip to London. I'm going to visit my uncle. He's in a nursing home in London, so I'm going to drop in and see him, and then I'm going to go and stay with my friend for a few days in a place in London called, it has a really weird name actually, Elephant and Castle is the location in London where I'll be staying. So make sure and put alerts on for my channel because I'll be coming to you live. I have some time on Saturday morning that I'll be going live and showing you a little bit of where I am and what I'm encountering and maybe some interesting English along the way. And then on Sunday, I'll be going live again. We're planning to go to some museums, so I'm going to take maybe 10, 20 minutes and just jump on live and come and talk to you guys and just share with you my London experience. Then I'm coming home on Monday, flying home from Heathrow on Monday afternoon. So you'll probably get another live stream there just about travel English and maybe a little bit more professional English that I encounter. So make sure and put on alerts for the channel and join me for my London trip. This trip is really just to kind of showcase the channel and do a little bit more vertical lives and just do a little bit more something a little bit more outside of professional English and do that on these vertical lives. You know, that's the kind of purpose is I just want to connect because my videos, you know, I do a lot of narration. You don't really see me that much, and I just thought that with the vertical lives I can talk to you guys more, and you can post a comment, let me know where you're posting from and watching from, and just really get to know me a little bit better and what I do. I'm a self-trained English teacher. My main focus, you know, really as when I was learning, you know, to be training to be a teacher, the one thing that really surprised me was the knowledge that English learners have about grammar. But it's really about nuance and understanding, you know, the really kind of technical, emotional side of English and how we can put that into use in our workplace. Because as English learners, you know, if you're moving to an English country, you're more than likely going to be working in a service industry, or you're going to need, you know, vocabulary and phrases for your particular role and your particular job. So I've done everything on the channel from pilots, nurses, doctors, farmers, construction workers, English that's really helpful and really useful to people. So some videos only get a couple of hundred views, but I always get comments saying, thank you so much. No one else is doing this type of vocabulary. So if you want farming English, agricultural English, biotech, science English, just let me know what topics you want me to cover, especially in a professional context. I'm always happy to do this. So I have two new comments. Hi again from Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, I've always wanted to go to Atlanta, Georgia. I hear great things about the culture. Thanks for your effort, appreciate it. You're very welcome, Erbru. Ebru N, thank you. Azog, every day I enjoy with your lessons. Oh, thank you so much. It's really important to really kind of check in if you're really passionate about learning English and really pick a channel like this channel and really just visit it every day. You know, there's so much content there. And Isaac, yeah, you're from Iraq. Thanks for joining me again. Thank you so much for joining. It's great to see so many people from around the world interact with the channel and watch live. So thank you so much. So yeah, we're coming up on 3 here in Dublin, and the new video is coming in 7 minutes on my channel. So I'm going to finish up here in a few minutes, and if you want, the link to watch the premiere with me is in the video description of this channel, or you can find it on my channel page. So we're going to do 10 things that you should never say to a patient. Really, really important English, really great for doctors, nurses, healthcare people, anyone dealing with patients, and if you're struggling with English. So everything's broken down into 10 different scenarios so you can really, you know, and just pick one phrase at a time. Come back to the lesson a couple of times, just break things down. That's what you do with my lessons. My lessons are usually quite long. Sometimes I do like 100 phrases And you know, it can seem like a lot, but the lessons are there to be kind of broken down section by section. So just pick what you need, you know, come back to the lesson a few times, get the guide. Every lesson I've done in the past almost the past year comes with a guide. If you're a student member, you can, you know, have the guide open, watch it along with the video. It's a really great resource. So we are coming up. I'm just really conscious of the time because I don't want us to miss the start. So I just want to make sure that I have enough time to jump over, that we all have time to jump over and watch the new video together. And I'll be commenting live on the live chat. So make sure to join me in a few minutes, 6 minutes, for our brand new lesson. It's all linked in the video description. So after this, after I'm on the premiere with you, I'm going to get ready, and my mind is still kind of thinking about London and stuff. So I'm gonna have a shower, get dressed, and go. I'm gonna meet my friend in a place called Dundrum. It's called Dundrum Shopping Centre or Town Centre, and it's really just a big mall, a big shopping centre. It's quite nice. It's really nice. So we're gonna have some coffee and maybe something to eat, and we're going to have a little walk around the shops. So I'm conscious that I'm going to London on Friday, so I want to pick up, you know, a few bits and pieces, some deodorant and some maybe some sun cream, because I burn, I don't tan. Unfortunately, I have to stay out of the sun because I'm so white and Caucasian. So I just want to get like travel deodorants and travel size things. So that's on my mind. And then I'm meeting another friend tomorrow for dinner, and it's his birthday. So I want to get a card and maybe have a look at a little gift for him. But I'm going to buy him dinner for his birthday. So I hope he's not watching, just to ruin the surprise. And then tomorrow I'm working for my company in the morning. I have a big day tomorrow. So wish me luck. It's a very important meeting I'm having tomorrow, so I'm just hoping it all goes well. So I'll be using lots of professional English, and really kind of doing my pitch in a way. So maybe I will do a lesson on this, how to pitch and how to present an idea in business English. So we are coming up, it's 3:11 now, so we've 4 minutes until the premiere of my brand new lesson, 10 things you should never say to a patient. And even if you're not into medical English, you're not a doctor or a nurse or in healthcare, these are really good phrases that really you shouldn't say to a client or a customer or a partner. So there's lots of useful things here for everybody. You know, you should always be kind of, if you're interested in English, always trying to look for different topics, different contexts, because there's always new words, new vocabulary that you'll find in every context that you can really apply anywhere. And who doesn't want to be a sponge for English? You know, knowing more words, the more you learn, and the nuances and what things mean, especially in cultures and things. Like in Ireland, we have words which we use a lot, like grand. You know, if you ask me, how are you today? I say, I'm grand, you know. But in the UK, no one would ever say that in, you know, their British English. You know, grand would be something that's kind of epic in scale, or a very grand theatre. Grand is used in a different context, but you'll hear it a lot, you know. And we have our own language as well, which we kind of bring certain words into the English language, like crack. It's not crack as in C or A C K. It's an Irish spelling, Coraic, and it just means fun, and good times. If are you having the crack? You know, I should really do a live stream about Irish lingo and slang. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that when I come back from London. Maybe I'll do some London slang actually when I'm in London on Friday. So if you're just joining, I'm going to cut off now. But coming up on the channel in 2 minutes, I have a premiere. This Friday, I'm going to London and I'm taking you with me on my trip. You're going to see London, you're going to see some travel English, airport English, tourism English, and I'm going to show you the sights and sounds of what I'm seeing in London. And there's going to be loads of content on the channel. I'm going to post a few shorts, posts, all that. So just stay tuned if you want to see London through my eyes. So we are at 3:13 now. My video is coming in 2 minutes on premiere on my YouTube channel. Everything is linked in the video description here. You can jump over click the link and jump straight over. I'm going to hang up now because we're at 3:14, so I have 1 minute to stop this and then head over to the premiere, which I'm doing right now. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks to everyone who commented, my Iraqi friends, my friends in Atlanta and Georgia. Great to see you, and join me right now over on the chat for my new premiere. Thank you so much, guys. See you in a second on the other chat.